So if you happen to watch my last two videos I did on Chloe Roma, I would hope that you got from those videos that my main issues with her is that she doesn't do any type of research before opening her big fat mouth. She likes to spread false narratives that work in her favor, and she keeps going after a friend of mine that survived an abusive relationship and is still getting hate comments and death threats to this day because Chloe just can't make a simple video apologizing for creating that false narrative. Now it looks like the battle of the pick-me's has begun and I am ready for the fight because Chloe decided to make a video about me, and like I said in the beginning, if you're a normal person, I would hope that you got from the videos that I made that she likes to spread the false narratives, she doesn't do research. But no, if you're Chloe, then this is what you got from the video.
This is Romaarmy, a YouTuber with a self-proclaimed men's rights activist. I notice how every man-hating feminist, whenever they're dissing men's rights advocates, they always say self-proclaimed men's rights advocate, like I need a knight to dub me or the government to recognize me as a men's rights advocate. Like, you're kind of making it sound like I've just diagnosed myself with autism. Anyways, let's go. She promotes her online and makes a living off of it, and essentially rob men of their hard-earned money. I love how all of these feminists who hate me, they all immediately go to slut-shame me because I used to do men's rights content. They can't argue or fight against my message because it's valid. So they preach women must stand together. Meanwhile, they slut-shame me for a choice that I made. I mean, who cares? That's in between me and fucking God. But this, like, infantilization of men, like they just have no brains and are completely vulnerable to beautiful women is, like, absolutely fucking absurd. Also, I'm a big old fucking lefty. Not right.
And not only did she not have the time to just watch a stupid little 20-minute video that a small content creator did, she watched a video of Papa Gut reacting to me. So now I'm reacting to her, reacting to him, reacting to me. I hate the internet. That's why I've been off of it for a couple of months.
Notice how every man-hating feminist, whenever...
I'm a man-hating feminist, apparently. I hate men so much that I decided to marry one, have a child with him, and then to stay married with him. Yeah, totally. Yeah. One thing's for sure and two things for certain. I never have to go ahead and explain myself for gang affiliation tattoos.
I have to make this video and I'm not gonna tag the bitch because God knows that's the attention she's looking for. But there's a video going very viral right now of a woman who recognized one of my hand tattoos as being a gang affiliation tattoo. Okay, who cares? Nobody knew until you told them. So anyways, my point of this is I'm 26 years old. I am post-secondary educated now. I own my own home. I pay my own bills. I have 2 children. I run my own business. I provide for my whole family. I do 50-50 custody of my children, and I pay child support because I'm the breadwinner. What about my current life screams yes? She's definitely still about that life. I check the instructions on vitamins and pack lunches. I snack on goldfish for my free time and play solitaire. Okay? Move on!
You can respond to someone calling you out for a tattoo that nobody else would have known unless, you know, you made that video. But you can't make a simple video saying, hey, I fucked up about Samantha White. I actually, you know, made a really big mistake. You need to stop coming after her. You need to stop threatening her, sending her death threats. No, you didn't do any of that. You're still willing to die on the hill of her being the abuser, even though she has documents to show for it. Like, she literally has documents from the Coast Guard showing that she was the victim in her relationship. What documents do you have to show otherwise?
У вас документы? Усы, лапы, хвост! Вот мои документы.
My favorite thing is that she titled this video, "She tried to turn men against me and failed." When did I say we were gonna rise at dawn and attack Roma's channel? No, I just simply gave my own opinions, how I felt about her content, how I felt about what she does in front of her children, and again, how she is spreading false narratives against Samantha White, and she's the main reason why she's still getting death threats to this day after escaping an abusive relationship.
Romaarmy, a YouTuber with a self-proclaimed men's rights activist.
And notice how every man-hating feminist, whenever they're dissing men's rights advocates, they always say self-proclaimed men's rights advocate, like I need a knight to dub me or the government to recognize me as a men's rights advocate. Like, you're kind of making it sound like I've just diagnosed myself with autism. Anyways, let's go.
Okay, a few things there. Never once did I say you needed a government document or an official notice or to be dubbed by a knight. No, I'm saying self-proclaimed because you are self-proclaimed. You are not really known as a men's rights advocate. At least to us regular folks that, you know, when we Google your name, the first thing we see is shit that we can't even show online. Thank God that Google censored it Because literally, you look up your name, you go into images, and the first thing you see is either you sucking dick or just you naked. So, sorry, but you are a self-proclaimed men's rights advocate because you're more known for your sex work. Regardless of if you're not doing it anymore, you just stopped doing it. Like, literally just stopped doing it. I don't even think it's been a full 2 months yet. So, sorry to break it to you, but when you go out of your way to promote yourself as something, don't be surprised when it sticks around. Especially when you promote your Patreon at the end of almost every single video, when you used to do the sex work. And why did you have to bring autism into this? Like, that's honestly kind of cringe, if you really think about it. So not only is she taking what I said so negatively, but she's also making it seem that having autism is something that is negative. Okay, first of all, there's no comparison between the two. I actually have a family member that is autistic, and honestly, she's a lot smarter than you. So, again, mouth shut, please. Because I really don't understand what dubbing yourself autism, whatever, like, that makes no sense. You could have used anything but autism, is what I'm trying to say. So, pardon me, English is my second language, so that's why I kind of suck at it. But I hope you understand what I'm trying to say here when I say that you don't need to not only bring autism into the conversation, but also make it seem like it's a negative thing. Because again, I have a family member that is autistic, and she's a lot smarter than you. I can guarantee you that.
So all of these feminists who hate me, they all immediately go to slut shame me because I used to do men's rights content. They can't argue or fight against my message because
Wait,
it's
what?
valid. So they preach.
I didn't slut shame you for doing men's rights content, nor did I slut shame you. I just simply said that you promote your nudity online. And at the time of making that video, you were. So, where was there a lie there? You've been promoting your nudity online before you stopped doing it. So, how is that slut shaming? If you're ashamed of it, maybe there's a reason. And that's probably why you don't do it anymore. But to go and say I'm shaming you? Nah, I'm just simply here stating facts. Again, when you promote yourself as something, don't be surprised when it sticks around.
Valid. So they preach women must stand together. Meanwhile, they slut shame me for a choice that I made. I mean, who cares? That's in between me and fucking God.
That's my favorite thing. She always just says, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Probably the people watching your content. Why are you allowed a platform where you can just openly spill all of your own personal bullshit to the point where you're talking about how you want to kill yourself on a daily? Meanwhile, we're just supposed to sit back and be like, oh no, yeah, she understands us. She wants to have toaster bath too. That's not healthy. Again, you are not a psychiatrist. Nothing like that. So, somebody that is dealing with their own shit should not be giving anybody else mental health advice.
Realization of men like they just have no brains and are completely vulnerable to beautiful women is like absolutely fucking absurd. Also, I'm a big old fucking lefty. Not right.
So never did I say that men are weak and that yada yada. No, I never said men are weak and that's why they go. No. I said that people that are weak. Because if you are seeking an online relationship with somebody instead of going out into the real world, there is clearly something that's blocking you from an actual physical interaction with a real person. I love how she throws at the end the whole, oh, because I'm a beautiful woman. And it's honestly perfect that she says that because I got a comment on my YouTube channel where they literally said word for word what she said in that video. You're just jealous because she's a beautiful woman. Listen, she can be prettier than me. She can be richer than me. I personally don't care. I have an amazing relationship with my husband. I have a beautiful daughter who I love so much. And I wouldn't trade my life to be any different. Because I love my life. I love the people in my life, no matter how hard some days might be, no matter how hard the struggles I go through. I don't let that get in my way. I just go about it day by day because I know that I have a beautiful family waiting for me at the end of the day. I don't care what you used to do, but you don't need to go ahead and splurge it to the internet. You know, you basically just admitted to being in a gang. So why have that be online? Why admit to that online? You could have kept it to yourself. Nobody needed to know. And the way that you go insane about it, and then you have to defend yourself by saying you eat goldfish, you pack lunch. So, yeah, you're a mom. It's what you're supposed to do. No one's gonna give you a medal for doing the shit you're supposed to do. Doing things they're supposed to do is the whole purpose of doing things you're supposed to do. It's like brushing your teeth, brushing your hair, flossing, taking a shower. You're supposed to do those things. So don't make a video saying, oh, I do this and I pack lunches and yeah, there's a million other mothers that do that and more on a daily basis. You're not special. Neither am I. Nobody's fucking special. We're all on a big giant orb floating around in space. Nobody is fucking special. So you need to be a little bit of humbled. Like, if we could just take Chloe and bring her to Humbleville, like if we could take Bikini Bottom and move it over there to Humbleville, that would be great. Because at the end of the day, I believe you could be a good mother. I could believe you could be a good content creator. If you truly feel that men are going through something horrible and you need to speak the truth about it, go ahead and do so. Because I don't see you working with organizations. I don't see you going to meetings. I don't see you, doing speeches and whatnot. I don't even see a link other than your own personal stuff, especially the little Patreon that does that little dance. Now, you can prove me wrong. You can show me receipts. That would be great. But from the content you post on YouTube, you just are seeking other viral videos that people have already seen. And instead of giving some type of insight or whatever, you either create a false narrative or just point out the complete obvious. And also fail to do research at the same time. Now, your little army doesn't really scare me. Your 1 million followers, they don't really scare me. You definitely don't scare me. Like, you can keep your minions. I don't think you're gonna be making another Despicable Me movie soon. But at the end of the day, if you are gonna take the time to watch this video, for once do some type of research, I highly suggest start off by making an apology to Samantha, because it's very, very overdue. And she deserves it. And your audience deserves to know that you were wrong and that you need to actually own up to your actions. And 2, take a social media break. You definitely need it. With the way things trigger you, regardless of if you're on a substance or not, the way things trigger you, it is not healthy at all. Now, am I a professional psychiatrist? No. Those are just my own personal words of concern. At the end of the day, I don't hate you, I don't love you, I don't nothing you. Because I'm not a men's rights advocate, I'm not a feminist, I'm just a mother and a wife that likes to make bullshit videos online as a part-time thing. And at the end of the day, you do have children. So I am gonna have a little more sympathy for you because children. Which, again, take a little social media break. It's not gonna be the end of the world. I'm sure you have enough savings for at least a month so you can just focus on you. Or if not, can you at least just stop coming after people and making false narratives, just straight up spreading lies? That would be also great. Alrighty, well, speaking of which, I gotta go and get ready to work. I gotta wipe all of this off so my coworkers don't think I'm just randomly working on the corner. Alrighty, guys, so I would say that I would see you in the next one, but that makes no sense. So you'll see me in the next one. Have a good one.
Mach 5. Got so many bitches hating because Neff is off the market. Homie talking heavy game, but looking like he shop at Target. He walking up to the mic and speak rapping a lot of garbage, looking like he tuck your wiener. How you act like you're the hardest? Oh damn, get it man? All my rhymes are spick and span. I be gunning for a milli like it's all part of the plan. I stay overachieving by simply doing what I can. And you mad because the only girls you ever get are trans, and that mean they